Hello and welcome back to Gapeys Grow Room. Have you ever wondered how to plant marigold seeds? They're kind of an interesting shaped seed. They have a white kind of feathery tip and then a black pointy bottom. And I've always wondered which way these should be planted, if they should be planted flat, pointy side down, or pointy side up. Now, normally I plant them pointy side down, but I'm curious to see if maybe flat would work better or if they would even germinate if you plant them this direction. So today we're going to find out which direction works best for planting our marigold seeds. So we're going to plant them all three ways and see how long it takes to germinate and if any do better than the others. I'm going to be using this 3-cell tray and I'm going to be planting a different orientation in each one. So here on the left tray, I'm going to be planting them pointy side down. So they just pop down right pretty easily. I think we'll do 8 in each cell. Now this middle one, I didn't fill it all the way because we're going to be laying them flat, and then I'm going to go back and add more potting mix to it after we get them in. Now planting them with the feathery part down is going to be a little bit trickier, I think, but we'll see. All right, we're going to just top this one off, and we'll add our label. And we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm just going to give this a little bit of water. And then to hold in the moisture, I've got this humidity dome here. So in a few days, we'll check back. It's been exactly 1 week since we started the marigold seeds, and we have some germination, and it's actually rather surprising. So this here on the left is the ones that we planted pointy side down, and we've got 2 that have come up there. And then the ones we planted flat, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming up there. And then those we planted pointy side up, which to me is more upside down, we've actually got 1, 2, 3 coming up there, which I am kind of surprised. So far it's looking like it doesn't really matter which direction you plant them, but we'll check back on these in a few days and see if we have any more coming up. But now that they're starting to come up, I'm going to move these under my lights so that they don't get too leggy. It's been 9 days since we started our seeds, and we have some interesting results here. On the ones we did pointy side down, we've only got 2 up. Well, actually we had 3, but this one had the seed stuck to the top of the seedling, and as I was trying to remove it, I accidentally broke it off. So I'm not sure that one's going to make it. But we did have 3 that came up on that one. And then the ones that we planted flat, we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are up. And then the surprising thing is the ones that we planted with the pointy side up, we have 4 of those germinated. So those are doing a lot better than I expected. So really, so far, it looks like the best way to plant these is flat, but we'll check back again in a few more days. Our marigold seedlings are now about just over 2 weeks old, and it's time for the final results of our germination test. So on the left here, we had our pointy side down seeds, and we've got 3 that came up in that cell, and this one that I removed the seed that was stuck to the top of the seedling actually is growing. So we've got a couple of leaves that have just come out, so I actually didn't kill that one like I thought. The middle tray where we planted flat, we've got 5 seedlings that came up, and then the tray or cell here that we planted pointy side up, which to me seems like it would be upside down, actually had 4 of those come up. But the winner in this test is the middle cell, which had the most germination, planting them flat. Now I have to admit, this is not the first time I've done this test. I actually ran this test just a couple weeks before this to see what would happen, and let me show you the results from that experiment. So here is the tray of marigold seeds that I started just a couple weeks before the other one, and these are definitely ready to be potted up. But we did the same exact test. This one on the left, we did pointy side down, and we had, let's see, there's 4 that came up here. So we did have 1 additional come up than the previous test I showed. And the middle tray, we also had 5 come up, which is the same amount as the other test. And then the last one, we had 3 come up. So this test here, the one that did the worst is the one pointy side up. But the winner in this test was the same as the other. The middle tray did have the most that germinated. If you grow marigold seeds, I hope you learned something from my little experiment here. And from now on, hopefully you'll plant them flat, as I will be. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.